Hello, everyone. I'm here for a St. Patrick's Day reading. I just wanted to pull some cards just to see what, Spirit has for the collective of, this day of basically good luck. To me, St. Patrick's Day embodies like luck and fortune and just money. Good things coming your way financial wise and just luck in general. But mainly, I always get finances with this day for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the color green, and green, of course, embodies money. But, we'll see. I did pre-shuffle, and I'm using my money deck. So the three cards that popped up is Rescue, Unethical, and Explorer. So Rescuer, I don't know if I said that wrong earlier, but Rescuer. So at the bottom it says someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. Consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or I can't say that word for some reason. Heroic profession. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite. It shows your strength. So I'm kind of getting with this card because it does say on here that you are. Hold on, I just got distracted by a text message. It says, I'm sorry. So I kind of get with this right now. This is representing the luck because it says someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. So I feel like luck is on your side right now. You're about to be rescued in some kind of way, and it could be financially. So I don't know if you recently asked for help when it comes to finances or just in your life in general, but I do feel like your help is basically about to come. And I feel like you really needed it because I feel like you feel like your life is like on fire basically right now. So I do feel like Spirit is sending help, so it's going to come as soon as you think it is. And I definitely feel like it's going to happen in this month because, right now, the month of March is from Pisces to Aries. So what I'm getting with this card is water and fire. So it's definitely on the way and it's definitely coming this month. So that's what I'm getting with this card. So the second card, of course, is Unethical. So at the bottom it says unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. Someone is stealing or lying to you about money. Don't sacrifice your morals for money. So I get the feeling with this card is representing don't do anything shady right now because luck is not on your side with that. Like don't try to do nothing slick because you're going to get caught. I'm telling you, don't do it. Do not do it. Like just stay on the straight and narrow path because I just get the feeling that whatever it is, luck is not on your side with that. So don't do it because the thing is, if you have been doing some shady stuff and you haven't got caught yet, I feel like karma is going to finally catch up to you. So please just stop. Don't do it. Just do things the ethical way. And I'm also getting that this is kind of a warning too. Like if someone seems a little shady, Spirit is saying they are. Like be careful. This person is a little unethical. And to basically connect it with this card, I kind of get the feeling that if someone is coming in saying that they're going to help you, I feel like you might need to do a little bit more research on this person because they might not be who they say they are. They probably are going to say, hey, I can help you, fix your debt, but it's going to cost you this amount of money, and they end up swindling you and creating more debt for you or whatever. So I kind of feel like you might need to do some research more on this person before you do seek their help. And then the last card is Explorer. It says, keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where magic lies. So I kind of get the feeling that these cards are basically telling a story now that I'm looking at everything. So I kind of get the feeling that Spirit is trying to give you a warning. Like, don't really go with this person. Like, you probably need to explore your options a little bit more. Like, don't just go with the first thing smoking, because luck is not on your side with that. But I do feel like if you explore your options, you will seek something much, much better. You just got to take that leap of faith. Let's see. Yeah, so that's what I'm basically getting with that. Let's see if there's anything else that's coming up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the clarifying cards that came up is arguments, emotions, and reconsider a decision. So I really do feel like this is definitely a warning from Spirit right now. And I really do feel like this could be something related to finances. Now it says on here, arguments. Be on the guard with who you deal with in terms of any money-related matters. Make sure everything is in order to avoid monetary problems. There could be some financial disputes. Let's see. Emotions. Your emotions are affecting your finances. You're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. And then it says reconsider a decision. So I really do get with these cards here. This is definitely connecting to the previous cards that I shuffled. And I'm just going to do this simple spread today because I don't want to make the reading too long. But basically, I'm getting that. Now, just to put it out there, this is a collective reading, so I'm channeling different messages. So now that I'm pulling out more cards, I'm getting more details. So I kind of get the feeling that you're trying to get someone to rescue your relationship when it comes to finances. Like, you're trying to get someone to intervene. Like, I don't know if it's like some type of counselor, like a financial counselor. Now, I just want to put it out there that maybe it's not really a financial counselor that you really need right now. Maybe you need to get like a actual relationship counselor, therapist or something like that. Because I just get the feeling that when it comes to the financial person, that might be a little shady. But I do feel like you just need rescuing in all areas of your life: financial, love, personal, spiritual, emotional. So, emotions. Says your emotions are affecting your I just read that. My bad. But anyways, so interesting. I'm getting a different message here. I kind of get the feeling that if you're in a relationship, one of your partners could be, your partner could be lying to you about finances. They could be moving a little unethical with you. There's a lot of messages coming up right now. But I'm also getting that you're paying too much attention to your love life. You might need to focus more on your job. And that could be one of the reasons why maybe the finances are a little shaky right now, because you're not really pouring into work. You're probably suffering a little bit. Like, maybe you got passed up for a promotion or something like that because you really weren't focused like you should be. But it says here, reconsider a decision. I'm really getting Spirit does not want you to do something right now financially, because it's just luck is not on your side, I feel like. For this to be St. Patrick's Day reading, I really thought this was going to be a little bit happier or more positive, but I gotta read what's here, and this is what Spirit is showing me, so I gotta go with it. I can't sugarcoat anything, and to be honest, I'm actually kind of happy that it's not all that positive, because this is life. Life is real, and life is not always, sunshine and roses. It's hard, it's work, it's not always positive. Sometimes it's negative as hell. But the important thing is how you maneuver it and how you deal with it. That's the important thing, is how do you overcome it? How do you, basically overcome it? Like, how do you conquer it? Basically. Like, how you respond is basically the key in life. Every time you go through something difficult, you got to look at it in a positive way, press through, work through it and overcome it, basically. And I'm getting that your situation is really not that crazy. You just have to exercise some wisdom and listen to your intuition. And also do more research, I'm hearing too. Like, you can't just go with the first thing smoking. And I'm also hearing, don't be cheap. Like, just because this person says that they can help you with this for a really good low price, sometimes, the deals is not always a good thing. Sometimes you do get what you pay for. And I do feel like that's what this whole unethical thing is about, and reconsider a decision is all about. And I think Spirit really wants you to explore your other options, because the one decision you decided to do, I don't think so. And it's funny, because I really do feel like Spirit really wanted you to hear this message, because I really do feel like Spirit was like, ho, 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 I need to step in and put this fire out, because my God, this is getting out of hand. I got to step in. So I really thought this was going to be a positive reading, but to be honest, it's not always about that. You need to have a real reading. And I just want to say that for anyone out there that's listening to me and you're new, I am a new tarot reader, and, my name is Ashley, and my channel is called, the Spiritual Intuitive Wellness Studio Tarot. But my whole point is, if you're listening to a reader on YouTube and all their messages are always happy and fun and loving and sunshines and rainbows and cookies, that's not real. I'm not saying that person's not a real reader, but what I'm saying is that's not real life. And a lot of times my readings are not always positive. Sometimes they can be very negative, and that's because that's just life, And I'm not going to, manipulate the cards for it to just be something super positive all the damn time. That if that's not what Spirit wants you to hear, I have to go with what Spirit has, has for me, basically the cards that have been laid out. But that is the reading. I hope that resonated, and if it didn't, I'll be doing other readings. But I do want to do one last, try to get some type of positivity a little bit. But, I do feel like this is positive, because if this does resonate, at least you heard the warning. It's up to you to take that information and do what because you have free will. You can do whatever you want with this information. You can listen, you cannot listen, But I'm going to get see if I can get a little bit of positivity, because, damn, it is St. Patrick's Day. But, hey, maybe the luck of the Irish is not on your side today. Shit, I don't know. Maybe there's some type of blockage that you're experiencing that you need to be unblocked from. And, I will be doing some, financial readings for all zodiacs in the near future. I don't know if I want to do that in Taurus season or Virgo season. Probably do it in Taurus season for real, because to me that's the real money time of year. But let's get some last minute messages. Last minute messages, Spirit. Okay, see, this is confirmation. So it says the universe has my back. And I definitely feel like Spirit was like, hold up, this message needs to come out for somebody because they're really about to make a huge mistake. I hope they hear Ashley's reading today. So yes, regardless of what happens, the universe has your back. So please pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to how your body feels. If something feels off, it's because it is off. Listen to it. Don't ignore it. Listening to your gut and to your intuition, that inner voice, will save you a lot of heartache and pain. So I hope this resonates. Hope this helps. If it doesn't, like I said, I will be doing, more readings. And I hope everyone has a good night.